Hello everyone, welcome back to Kaneza Cooks, and let's make this creamy garlic chicken. It's one of my favorites. We are going to start by washing our chicken thoroughly. And what I normally do is add some white vinegar in the chicken. And also I go ahead and add squeezed lemon juice. The reason I do this is to get rid of any residue that could be on the chicken that you don't want to end up in your pot. And the lemon flavor really adds a good smell, a good aroma to your chicken. At this point, I'll let it sit for about 20 minutes to kind of soak, and once it gets all done, I will go in and rinse it the final wash and get ready to start cooking. At this point the chicken looks good and rinsed. I will start seasoning it by adding salt, oregano. I will add some cumin and paprika to add the smokiness. This is ground pepper, black pepper, and without forgetting the turmeric. I love turmeric in most of my cooking. I will go ahead and add some olive oil and mix everything well until it is coated well with all the juices and all the marinade on both sides. Once I do this, I normally will put my chicken back in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes, depending on when I am going to start cooking, and it will keep marinating. So the chicken looks good, and we are going to start frying the chicken and browning it well until we put it back in the creamy sauce. So I normally cook my chicken for about 5 minutes on both sides until it's nice and browned. And once I do that, I will set it aside and start onto the next process. At this point the chicken looks good, and I'll set it aside and start working on the creamy garlic sauce. So on the same pan I'll add my chopped onions, and I will go ahead and add all of my seasoning. The garlic goes in at this point, and I add ginger. I like ginger in most of my cooking. I'll be adding some sun-dried tomatoes. If you don't have sun-dried tomatoes, it's okay. You can use whatever tomatoes you have. But if you want these sun-dried tomatoes, you can get, I think, from your nearest supermarket. And you can always find them in the pickled section. So where you have pickles and any other vegetables, fruits that may be pickled, this is where you would find the sun-dried tomatoes. They really add a great texture to the whole mix. I'll go ahead and add in some flour, 2 tablespoonfuls of flour, and 2 tablespoonfuls of milk to add to the creaminess of the sauce. So at this point, I will go ahead and mix my sauce very well until it is nicely combined together and everything is incorporated. I'll add water to the mix and let it bubble and let it simmer on the stove. I'll go ahead and also add some cheese. I love cheese because it adds to the creaminess of the sauce, and it makes it more savory. So everything is looking good, and it's time to reintroduce the chicken in the pot, and you will cook it for about once all the chicken is in, you are going to cook it, put a lid on it and cook it for 20 to 25 minutes. It's been about 20 to 25 minutes and my chicken looks good. Look at that. I will go ahead and start adding spinach. Once you have all your spinach in, you can give it a good little mix and cook it for about 2 minutes. You don't want to overcook the spinach so you don't lose all the nutrients. Normally what I do here is add maybe a cube or two of butter. Mix well and we'll be eating in no time. The chicken looks good and it's bubbly and I can't wait to have a taste. Look at that. The chicken looks juicy and it smells amazing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more delicious cooking here on Kanaza Cooks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.